welcome to today's video. Today we're going to set up your Zoho One account. Now at first it might look intimidating, but it's actually one of the easiest ways to centralize your entire business. In the next few minutes I'll show you how to go from zero to a fully connected Zoho One account. Now your first question might be, what is Zoho One actually? Zoho One is your business command center. It encompasses all of Zoho's apps, going from CRM to books to Zoho projects to Zoho social, so everything under one license. It's by far the best deal you can get. Now, why does the setup matter? Well, it kind of determines how everything will run in the future. So if you don't set up your profile and your organization properly from the start, you might encounter problems down the line when you now try and connect all the different apps in Zoho One. Now, the first thing you need to do is just type in Zoho One on your browser. Go to Zoho One Sign Up. Click on sign up for free. Great piece of information. So the first 30 days of your Zoho One license you get for free. So this is a really good deal they have going on, so you can kind of just see if Zoho is a good fit for your business, and then you can test and measure to see if this is actually something that's going to be a viable solution. Now once you get to the screen, you can just kind of go ahead, write in your name, the name of your company, and then how many employees you have. So just a quick sign up. So let me just get this done. Okay, and then once you sign up, you will be redirected to this screen. So click save your password. It's always very helpful to save your password. Okay, so now we land in your directory. Now, as I mentioned, in the Zoho One suite, there are a lot of different applications. So if you see this left bar window, you'll see Zoho CRM, Desk, Sales IQ, Click, Meetings, Work Drive, etc., etc. Now, you don't need to use all the apps in Zoho One. You really just need to figure out where in your business are the bottlenecks currently. And then you can just start to put all these different puzzle pieces Zoho One offers to kind of complete your business. So for example, if you know you're not going to use Desk. Now Desk is an app for customer service. So creating tickets, handling queries is really amazing for. But if you know you're not going to use it in your setup, there's no reason for it to be in your left bar window. So all you have to do is just unpin it, and then Desk will kind of disappear. Now, it's not lost. You can always just go into more apps, and if you need Desk in the future, you can just access it and start setting up your account there. Now let's look at how to set everything up for yourself. So if we go to settings, you'll open up your directory. Now here you can add users, assign users to different apps, and also kind of get the hierarchy going. So you know your managers will need admin level. Your standard users like your receptionist might need a normal standard user account. So this is where you can now start kind of setting up your Zoho to run exactly as your business does. So here you can see organization. If you click on organization, you can start adding more details like your actual business location, what country you are from, what language are you using, your website. I don't know who's still using fax, but if you have a fax, you can add your fax here. Moving over to work locations, so if you have multiple locations like warehouses or different shop fronts, you can start adding them here. And then when you click on users, you can then start onboarding your team. It's very easy. Just click on add users, first name, last name, email address, and then you can just invite them. But now looking into more of the apps on Zoho One. So now let's go to everybody's favorite app, Zoho CRM. So each app will have its own little setup you need to do. So for example, with CRM, you just need to add your employee account and your phone number, and then it's ready to go. For example, with Zoho Social, it's going to ask you to connect your social media accounts like your Facebook, your LinkedIn, and your Instagram. So just expect a small setup on each of these applications. Okay, so now that we added how many employees we have, you can see Zoho's giving you a little prompt to help you set up your CRM. So the moment you open up your Zoho One account, it's going to send through a verification process, and then your account will be verified. And then an important part, once you access your CRM, you're going to see that Zoho populates it with a bunch of sample data. Now, it's very easy to get rid of the sample data. Just go to the top right cogwheel, and then in the search bar that you see, just search sample data. You will be prompted, and just click the big red button, and then you'll be able to delete everything that's not supposed to be here. And now that we got the sample data out of the way, now let's start setting up your Zoho CRM. As you can see, we're now in the personal settings. Now we need to change a few things. For example, we don't live in the United States, and we definitely don't work with the month, day, year format when it comes to our time. So let's just click on locale information, go definitely English. Our country is South Africa. Our day format is day, month, year. Our time zone is perfect, and then we save. Now going from your personal settings, now we also need to do the business settings. So go to your company settings. As we can see at Donny's International Holdings, our email address is perfect. Now we can just input our mobile number, our website, our street location, and all of that. Going over to your physical year, so from what month till what month do you guys run? So just add that, and then your business hours. So just go for your business hours. What time do you open? What time do you close? Are you working on weekends? And kind of when does your week start, on a Sunday or a Monday? Now, one of the most important things is your currencies. So Zoho's base currency will always be USD. Now, the important thing is, once you change that, once you set your home currency from wherever you are, you can't change it. So it's very important to get this done right from the start. So if you're in a country like us in South Africa and you see, do you want to set USD as your home currency? You say no. You say change currency, go to whichever is your base currency. Like for South Africa, it's ZAR, and you say confirm your home currency. Now, once this is done, you can't change it unless you contact Zoho support, and then they can change it on their side. Now, once we've set that up, let's go back to your Zoho modules. Now, as you can see at the left bar, there's a bunch of options, but it's not as complicated as it seems, because a lot of these modules you won't necessarily use. So you kind of have to think again, like, what am I going to use Zoho for? If I'm managing my leads, then I know I might not need stuff like vendors, cases, desk, as we mentioned, services, projects. But if I'm going to start sending out invoices and quotes through it, then you might need something like sales orders or purchase orders to stay. And it's very easy to remove them too. So if you click on this little menu button called Organize Modules, you can just start adding and deleting whichever modules you don't feel is necessary. But it's not like you delete this module and it's gone forever. If in the future you realize that, hey, I need sales orders now, you can always just activate it again whenever you need to. Let's just start cleaning up our CRM, and then just click save. And then you see the big mess that was there just before is now cleaned up and nicely put. So there you have your sales, your activities, your integrations, which is visits at this point. Then you have your products that you're selling, quotes, invoices, if you're also delivering a service along with selling products, and then projects, which is connected to a different application in the Zoho suite. So at the moment you close a deal, everybody that's involved in that will then get the necessary tasks, and then they'll be added to a Zoho projects, which you can then collaborate with your team. And that's basically a basic setup of your Zoho One suite. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely look out for our next video, and see you in the next one.